No signs of Lynn or Shirley yet? Seems we're the first to arrive.
Or perhaps they ran into trouble.
If that's so, I think they should...
Miss Lynn?
Miss Lynn, help me!
Really, very careless. The game is up. You can't lie to us anymore.
When did you figure it out?
Almost right away. You're a poor actress.
She's unconscious, but alive.
Just like the other members of the outpost?
Yes. That gray space entity didn't kill them, just manipulated them like puppets.
These parasitic gray space entities represent a whole new threat to humanity. They're clearly much more difficult to defend against than classic entities. We have to pass on the news immediately to headquarters.
What should we do about this muddy one? Eliminate it? Or bring it back for Lyra's team to study?
We'll bring it back. It's an extremely valuable specimen. Tianlong, can I leave the safe handling of that thing to you?
I'd rather...
What about Umi? The gray space entity has left her body, but is she back to normal?
I think that she should be alright.
Ow. Where am I? Umi, you're awake. Huh? Who are... Officer Lin! Officer Lin! District 7 Executor in Training Umi reporting!
Just call me Lin. Umi, what do you remember of the last several hours?
The last thing I remember is, I was training?
Training?
No, I was on patrol. Yes, patrol.
So, she doesn't remember. Actually, a gray space entity had taken control of your body. Caused us no small inconvenience, by the way.
Huh?
There's no need to intimidate her. She's just as much a victim of the gray space entities as any other members of the outpost. And I'm sure they need a thorough medical check. We should head back.
Huh? But what about this mess here? And shouldn't we be heading to the tunnels to go to Innis?
Headquarters can send someone and fix up the outpost. In terms of the tunnels, they haven't been used for quite some time. It's hard to say if they're even still serviceable. I think we should head back to headquarters and discuss the next step.
Alright then, as you say.
You've brought back a very valuable specimen, a new kind of parasitic gray space entity we've never seen. It will be immensely helpful to Dr. Clive in his research.
Apart from Umi herself, I think it's likely other members of Outpost 10 also fell under the gray space entity's control. I recommend putting them into isolation for observation.
Okay, I'll arrange it. But unfortunately, our current technology has no way of identifying if someone was under control of one of these parasitic gray space entities.
Parasites can hide themselves well within their host. When Umi was parasitized, I couldn't detect any gray space entity signals inside her body. We would have all been deceived if Miss Lin hadn't noticed what was wrong with her.
Perhaps we can have Dr. Rubilia take a look at them.
Right. Rubilia might be able to identify controlled individuals quickly. My main concern is that there may be more insidious, longer-term parasitic effects at play. Also, I'm worried that...
I understand. I'm sure that Umi and her colleagues are not the first humans to come under parasitic control. Our best bet right now is to keep the whole affair as low-key as possible. We wouldn't want to start a panic. Archon Larson has already ordered an urgent investigation into this new species of gray space entity, but determining its exact capabilities and what other effects it may have could be a lengthy process. You can leave those questions with us, Lynn. Archon Larson has another mission for you.
He wants us to go to Innis through the tunnels?
Yes, right now whatever is happening to Innis is our highest priority. Since the miasmic swamp base stations are out of action for the time being, the deep-sea tunnels are the only way to get there. But the tunnel network is a real labyrinth, and we can't discount the possibility of gray space entities or other dangerous creatures lurking within. You're going to need someone familiar with the tunnel's layout.
I can guide you. Greetings. I'm Icarus. Operation codename? Mook.
Mr. Icarus.
Lyra? Lynn?
Icarus, you're back?
Yes. Archon Elric asked me to assist as soon as he heard of the issues surrounding Vera. And you are the Executor and Miss Shirley, correct? Greetings. I'm Icarus. Operation codename Mook.
Mook? You're the leader of the Mook squad?
Yes.
Icarus and his squad had been posted to Innis for quite some time, so you've never had the opportunity to meet until now.
And I'm afraid I'd be stuck in an S2 if I hadn't...
Please look forward to my performance.
The power...
Mia is currently executing food preparation sequence. Please wait. Mia is currently executing food preparation sequence. Please wait. Mia is currently executing food preparation sequence. Please wait.
Ready? Yes, let's head out. I recently heard Archon Elric talk of your feats, Executor. I look forward to working with you.
The Grand Sea Tunnel lies ahead of us. It's a freight route developed to facilitate the transportation of materials during the construction and development of Inners. This place has been abandoned for many years since the city's construction was completed and many long-distance space rifts were installed. In other words, no one knows what it's like inside the tunnel right now.
Stay alert and play it by ear.
After entering the tunnel, we'll lose communication with you, Lynn.
Understood. We'll report to Fiona on the Hive Mother and Disguisers as soon as we arrive at Inners.
Well, that's about everything you need to know before you take action. Everyone, be careful and stay safe.
If you're ready, then let's go.
Please lead the way, Mr. Icarus. area. Be on your guard.
Yes, I can vaguely sense some gray space entity signals. We should proceed with caution. A large number of gray space entities are coming toward us.
Let's get through here as quick as possible. We shouldn't fight while we fly.
I'll lay down cover fire.
Follow the tunnel to get to the Grand Sea where Inars is located. I was careless. I didn't think so many gray space entities would be hiding in the tunnels.
You need to inform Fiona of the situation as soon as possible.
Yes. The exit is up ahead. Everyone, we've arrived at the Grand Sea. However, there's still a ways to go to Inars. We can't slow down now.
Wait, there are strong gray space entity signals nearby. That way!
It's Outpost 7.
Let's go help.
Maybe gray space entities here as well. Be careful.
Don't get caught up with them for too long.
Let's go assist the outpost first.
The squad leader's back. Captain, why did it take you so long to return? You've returned 5 out. Why are you so late? Did you fight some powerful opponents on the way back? You have to bring me with you next time.
Maybe next time.
You must be in some trouble, right? You're not the kind to arrive late. Miss Lin, it's been a while. And these two are...
Allow me to introduce the Executor and Shirley, both from Asperia. Shiro, Eni, and Melania are members of the Mook Squad.
Look, it's a human who looks very powerful. Miss Lin's also here. Forget it. I can't beat this one.
Speaking of which, how did everyone end up here?
Yes, Archon, Fiona. Well, we detected potential danger, so we were sent.
I see. We'll explain the situation in detail after we return to the outpost.
Oh,
Eni? What's wrong?
Reporting, squad leader. The Executor appears to be very powerful. I would like to have a spar with the Executor. No, actually, I would like to spar twice with them.
If there's a chance to.
All right, it's settled then. What? How is that possible? The space rift leading to Meroria is broken. Even the communication device is broken. Ugh! I'm going to beat those gray space entities into the dirt!
The situation has gotten tricky. So that means reinforcements from Meroria won't be able to arrive in time if the situation suddenly deteriorates.
Don't worry. With the help of Miss Lin, the Executor, and Miss Shirley, everything will be fine.
That's fine. I can get away and deal with other problems by myself if someone else comes to help.
Those detectors, right?
Uh-huh. The information received from the device lately has been a little unusual. I'll go there to deal with it just to be safe. Those bookworms aren't taking the ocean's message seriously. They keep saying that it's a normal phenomenon that shouldn't be overanalyzed. Just wait and see. This matter isn't that simple. Also, don't secretly follow me, stupid kitty.
I'm not a stupid kitty.
Annie should focus on the situation at the outpost with Melania. Melania, what's the situation like at the outpost these last few days?
Huh? Gray space entities are attacking at a much lower frequency than ever before.
It's a lot lower.
But according to the survey, the scope of their activity is showing A trend of expanding, and their crew has been swelling.
That's not a good sign. The gray space entities seem more intelligent and organized than we realized. I'll let Miss Fiona know about this situation. Anyway, enough small talk. We have a very urgent matter to deal with. Miss Lin, the Executor, Miss Shirley and I will go to Inars first to provide support. Shiro will investigate the abnormal detectors, while Annie and Melania will stay here at the outpost. Let's keep in touch if anything unusual happens. Annie, don't bite off more than you can chew, okay?
I understand.
Are these arrangements okay? Miss Lin, Executor, Miss Shirley?
No problem.
We need to make the necessary preparations before heading to Inars. This is an oxygen tank. With it, you can breathe freely underwater. You might feel a little uncomfortable since this is your first time using this. If you feel unwell, let me know immediately.
Okay, let's go. We'll try and see.
Are you getting used to moving underwater?
I'm trying my best.
Just be patient for a little bit.
detected signals of gray space entity activity. Be careful.
Executor, Miss Shirley, underwater combat is quite different from the type of combat you're used to, so be careful.
They're here.
Are you doing all right? That battle was quite tiring. Let's rest here for a while.
It's a lot tougher fighting under the water.
I feel okay.
The Executor adapts really quickly. I remember the first time Annie fought a battle underwater.
Is it very difficult?
She always likes to show off and wants to fight to the end, even though her mechanical body isn't built for underwater combat. After that, we asked the researchers at INARS to make some adjustments and upgrades to her, which resolved these issues. Maybe she's better than me at dealing with underwater enemies now.
Gray space entities around here seem to have become much more active than the last time I came here.
Yes, the population of gray space entities looks to be expanding, which is why the Mook Squad has been stationed here. But we alone are not enough to resist the growing threat. I informed Archon Alric about Vera's current situation. Asperia will send more executors to support them in the future. We must stop them before they create an even bigger crisis.
Let's get moving. We need to fix the communications with Meroria so that we can report on the changes at the bottom of the sea to Archon Larson.
We're about to enter even deeper waters. If you feel uncomfortable, please let me know right away.
I seem to be feeling normal.
That's good.
Speaking of, that means INARS was built in the deep part of the Grand Sea.
Incredible!
An unknown individual has entered INARS.
Requesting identification.
Identity verification successful. Welcome back to Inner's Room.
This is an artificial current generator. We can use it to get to Inners more quickly. Who are these droids?
These patrol droids are responsible for collecting dynamic water sample data for the area. They also collect Marzoid ore from the caves.
Marzoid ore? We had seen that before.
Yes, Marzoid ore can be found widely throughout the Green Sea. It is one of the primary energy sources for Inners. However, it does create some interference with communication signals, so we should leave here. Inners is just up ahead. Compared with the small settlement built during the early stages of construction, the modern Inners has already fully taken shape and is continuing to develop. The surface environment on Vera isn't conducive to urban construction and development, and Meroria can only hold so many people. Inners has more development potential than Meroria, and resources are more abundant deep in the ocean. Perhaps Inners will be the better place to live in the future.
Building an underwater city. It's hard to imagine.
A lot of people thought the Second City project was a pipe dream at first. However, this impossible plan became a reality once a waterproof force field was developed and implemented.
A miracle!
Yes, a miracle that came from everyone's hard work.
Madam Lin, I'm Lieutenant Roy, and I'm here to welcome everyone. Madam Fiona is waiting for everyone's arrival in the council chamber.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Never mind. Please go in. Don't keep Madam Fiona waiting.
This is Inners. The residential area is spread out along the edges. Even though it can't hold as many people as Meroria, at least it doesn't feel as colorless.
The management and development of an underwater city certainly can't be easy.
Inners can't match Meroria in scale, but the burden on the Archon is no less than that of Meroria. The position went to Archon Fiona once Archon Larson became Archon of Meroria. Don't worry, she's easy to get along with.
Do you have the money?
Is it time to act? 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 Please look forward to my performance. Do you need my help? What? Are we starting a medical unit is ready.
Madam Fiona, this is a patrol report compiled by Mr. Lucius. Please take a look at it. The inspection route of patrol droids has been adjusted this week. I've marked several key areas that need special attention.
How considerate. Thank you. Why is he still dealing with the routine tasks of the security force? He should have rested and recuperated at home as prescribed.
Resting at home could do nothing but make me more sick. The best treatment is to keep working, so said Mr. Lucius.
He's so stubborn. You and Roy could help support him, but don't overdo yourselves.
Okay, I'll make proper arrangements. I'll take my leave then.
It's been a while, Lynn. Do you have good news for me?
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. The loss of contact was caused by the Gray Space Entity attack on Outpost 10. It'll take some time to restore communications between the two places. Archon Larson is already working on it. He sent us here to take a look, as he was very concerned about the situation of Inners. How is it?
Things aren't going well. Gray Space entities have launched attacks on many of our important facilities recently, and we are wading through the aftermath. The Gray Space entities in the tunnel have been temporarily suppressed. The communication system and long-range space rifts are under repair. As for the other things, I still haven't received the relevant reports.
Until the communication device and space rift are fixed, we'll be temporarily stationed in Inners to help deal with matters related to Gray Space entities. This is the Executor and Shirley from Asperia. Hopefully we can share the burden on your shoulders as your reinforcements.
Miroria is a long way from Inners. Thank you, everyone. Please rest for a while.
I don't need to rest. Reminisce with me.
How have you been? It's always about work with you. You should come see me more in your free time, too.
Later. I'll stop by if I have time.
Then it's settled? Remember to bring Ruby with you. I want to give my birthday present to her myself, even though it will be a little late. There's a lot we have to do to ensure that the children have a carefree childhood.
Right.
Is there something you wanted to say?
Shirley, please put up a temporary barrier to block communications. Rubilia has awakened.
Rubilia? Is she still well?
It's hard to explain briefly, but she is still under the influence of the Gray Space Entity. She told us that a type of Gray Space Entity called the Hive Mother is watching Inners closely. Perhaps the Gray Space Entities that are active in Inners are related to this.
Is the Hive Mother the chief of the Gray Space Entities?
We don't have more accurate information on this for the time being. Fiona, maybe you've also noticed it was no accident that Inners had lost contact with Miroria this time.
Avoiding the well-defended Miroria and Inners, the Gray Space Entities intentionally attacked our weak spot to efficiently cut off the connection between the two cities and prevent them from supporting each other.
Perhaps this situation is what the Hive Mother wants. After all, Inners would become an isolated island after its requests for reinforcements from Auroria were cut off. Other than the Hive Mother, there's one more thing you need to be wary of, Fiona. When we investigated Outpost 10, we discovered a parasitic type of gray space entity. We're calling them disguisers for now. Disguisers have the ability to parasitize humans, making its host a puppet under control. And it's difficult for us to identify hosts with our current technology. They look the same as ordinary people.
That means everyone in Inners could be the eyes and ears of the gray space entities.
I'll keep my guard up against all personnel of Inners. Even you.
You truly haven't changed. I understand. This intel confirms some of my previous suspicions. According to the feedback from the Mook Squad, there have been changes in the behavioral patterns of some gray space entities. Their operations have become more purposeful, and they seem to be deliberately misleading us.
Are those creatures misleading us to disguise their true motives?
I arranged for the Mook Squad to go to the tunnel as reinforcements this time because...
Madam Fiona, Madam Lin, I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. There's an emergency. Ms. Shiro sent a reply a few minutes ago, saying that her hydrological detection device captured abnormal information again. But the communication between Inners and Ms. Shiro was soon interrupted. We also noticed that the signals of gray space entities are getting stronger in her vicinity.
Leave this to me.
Please go to Shiro and provide support. Wanling, urge Glenn to decipher this abnormal information. It may help us understand the patterns that dictate the activity of gray space entities. Improve the security level of the nearby waters and remind the residents not to approach dangerous areas. I'll leave this to you, Roy.
Understood.
You